Welcome to another fun-filled episode of Black Opinions Matter, motherfucker. I am Amin Al Hassan. That is Black Trey. That is Jay Skills. That is Big Jerv. Juju Gotti will be joining us in just a second. We got a great show for y'all. I mean, basically, the Drew Holiday deal happened. So that's what everybody around the world is talking about. Guess what? It happened before we started recording. So we get to be on time for once. Rather than talk about sports a week late, we're talking about it as it happens. So shout out to all that. We're going to update you guys on the Fantasy Football League rankings. We're going to talk about how do you handle the good morning text. It's a very diverse array of opinions. You don't want to miss this. And you'll learn something, I think. But first, patreon.com/countthedings is a website where you go, become a Patreon. You get access to all the extra content. I'm going to just say this right now. I always say, you have the watch-alongs that we do for Cinephobe, the Cinephobe special edition episodes that we've done over the years, and the Discord and all this stuff. But, man, let me tell you right now, at some point coming up here in the next couple of weeks, we're going to have ourselves one hell of an OG podcast episode that's going to be for our Patreons. You don't want to miss it. It's going to be uplifting. It's going to be positive. If you've been a long-time fan of this show and all of our shows, you don't want to miss it. So definitely stay locked in. Become a Patreon today because you don't want to miss it when it drops. All right. I guess let's get the show started.
They cloned Jason, man. Jason, you feel that way? You think that they're gonna use your shit? They actually ask you, which is the funny thing about it. They give you a disclaimer if you want to actually further the use of your genetics, right? To be used in other searches, right?
It's called 23andMe. That's what it's really
23andMe. Shouts to Master. Master gave me a kit back in
he gave you a kit?
2019, because we were having an African conversation, you know what I mean, about like where our lineage is from and shit like that. And I thought I was Ethiopian. I ain't gonna lie. I ran with it until I couldn't ran with it until I actually did that fucking test. And like a Maury test, you are not Ethiopian.
So what are you?
So
I am.
You said Maury. I thought you said Maury. My bad. I thought you was trying to. I thought you trying to set me off. Ain't my fault.
Oh, wow.
I was like, hold up. I gotta change my background if that's what you was about to talk about. My fault. Hold on.
We ain't talking about Daryl Morey, man.
Oh, he's a liar, by the way.
But no, man. So I found out I'm Nigerian, bro. And like all these different percentages of like different things, right? And we talked about it a little bit on the pod about like going to like actually reach out to these people. I reached out to the white people just to be funny, just to be like, yo, you my cousin. They was not fucking with me. Like not fucking with me at all. Like, and I'm like, nigga, you can Google me, bro. Like, I'm really not like a threat towards any of y'all. I don't want none of y'all money. I'm just saying that we of some kin. You know what I'm saying?
Just go ahead. I'm sorry, bro. Go ahead.
God damn it, Jerv. This nigga, I'm gonna pass it to you right now, bro, so you can get your shit off.
Pause.
All right, pause. All right. But there's a motherfucking game coming up, right? It's Nigeria versus Ghana here in New York. And I asked, could I be assistant coach for Nigeria?
Why would you ask that?
Because I'm Nigerian.
Because he's
right?
Big Cat, baby.
Yeah,
right?
Exactly.
So I asked, right?
That don't explain why you had the audacity to ask that shit.
Yeah, exactly.
You're Nigerian. So the whole billion people across the globe.
Right?
Exactly.
So I'm thinking I'm lit. I think I'm lit, bro. And niggas is like, nah, you not Nigerian like that.
Oh, that's deeper though.
Yeah.
Now
you get what I'm saying?
Instant, I'm back on your side, bro.
So I gotta go through the rites of passage. I gotta go through the rites of passage to be fully.
You're not gang.
I'm not gang.
In the words of Jason, it said we not rolling.
I'm African American. I'm not African.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I had to explain to some white people the other day, like that there is a low key beef between Africans and African Americans. Like they didn't know Like they thought niggas was all the same and all in one.
Oh, they love to yell, "Go back to where you came from."
Big happy family.
I'm from here.
They don't know. They don't know it's
Bitch, I'm from Temecula.
Yo, I had a conversation at Daily Paper with this young man. He's a barista, right? Nigerian brother. And he said when he moved here, he migrated here to America. He said, I didn't know how to be American. I said, nigga, I don't know how to be American.
Right.
I said, you are what you consider American. Like, nigga, you make it what it is. But I said, if I went over there, how would I be received? And he said, well, it wouldn't be as well receptive. You get what I'm saying? Because they have a viewpoint of how we treated Africa in the past. But I'm like, nigga, it's not us, nigga. That's how Hollywood sold that shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like nigga going to LA and nigga saying, man, LA fake, but you really in Hollywood.
Right.
It's like, nigga, you ain't really go touch LA. And it's like, nigga,
I think social media is broad enough.
But I'm just also, that's the thing. Movies and TV have broadened the horizon of what you think a place actually is. Right? If you never step foot in certain places, you're gonna be like, nigga, I seen Rocky. I know what Philly like, nigga. I seen Boys in the Hood. I know what LA like, nigga. I watched ATL. I know what Atlanta like. Like, nigga, you gotta go there to see what type of people is, what type of food, what type of how shit really moving. Because the internet can only do so much. You gotta go touch the people. You feel me? So I'm just like, I truly, genuinely would love to go to Nigeria, but how is niggas fucking with me?
Yeah, I think you look American, like, because you look African American more so than closer to African. Because like the response I get from a lot of Africans is like they think I'm African, so they think
Jerv crazy as hell. Look at Jerv.
he do look Eritrean, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm just telling you, Jerv. I don't. You could be saying,
no cap for you, bro.
Yeah, right. Okay, yeah. Like they definitely see me and like, oh, you one of us. Like, are you Habesha? That's what I get all the time. They think I'm Eritrean, Ethiopian, all that shit. But a Nigerian nigga told me he thought I was Nigerian like recently. But I'm saying that to say, Trey, like I think it's when they could see, and then how you dress. Obviously, you dress like have American style. So when they see that, they're gonna be like, this American.
No, I'm gonna get my kid. I'm gonna get my kid. We got Independence Day coming up soon. You feel me? I've been actually locked.
Hold up. Yo,
I'm locked in.
That be Kentacloth.
Do y'all see how he is just setting all this shit up? He just said, so that when he shows up in full garb in a couple days, niggas can't say nothing because he told us on the pod, hey nigga, I'm from Nigeria, dog. This is what we do. It's weed.
No.
Did you see how he slipped the weed?
That's crazy.
So the thing is, no, I'm not gonna do that because again, someone in Houston, I guess Houston has a big Nigerian like community. He said we're like a thing. Where people claim us. So are you real, my brother, or you not? And I'm like, why would I like? That's like creating freckles or some wild shit that don't belong. Like this shit in my bloodline. Like my thing is, I'm truly, genuinely asking for help. Like Nigerian listeners, my brothers, tap in and point me the way.
Ask your boy Kaz. Kaz is Nigerian.
Okay.
What you mean? Why you pause like that?
I'm gonna plug you with someone, bro. Pros. I got you. I got the connect for you in Nigeria.
Bossa Nova.
And
we're back.
Thank you. I just wanted to get back to the pod.
Yeah. So
we only got Juju for like 7 minutes. We gotta have him in the convo.
All right. So Juju, NFL. You know, you got the background. Tell us more about pop culture right now. We talking about Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift, but not specifically football. People are saying this brother has fumbled. I don't believe he fumbled.
I mean, to each his own. He might
to each his own, right?
Like he might be in heaven right now, and salute to him and salute to his love. Follow your heart, bro. If you find it in her, I have no problem with it at all.
How's your team, Juju, right now? Currently
I don't
in
know how
week
you fumble
four?
$1 billion.
You feel me? Like,
I mean,
you can't be a superhero.
Like you can't if you got the bag. Like
My nigga, teach me how to fumble. Fumbling.
right?
Teach you with $1 billion.
Teach me how to.
Hey, teach me,
Teach me how to fumble.
Clearly,
Teach me how to
clearly my fumbling ain't the right way.
Yeah. Speaking of fumbling, I heard y'all too talking about my fantasy team was trash. I heard Jerv was like, that nigga's team is trash. And I looked at the record and shit, we got the same damn record. I was like, damn.
Trey
had more points than you last year. Last week.
Trey had a career. Trey had a fucking like career high week against me. I had a pretty solid week, bro. That's how I lost last week. It's all good. Your team's still trash though. But
what I'm saying is, for you to specifically point out my team for trash, which it is, it says like I looked at your team, I was like, oh, he gotta have, and then I was like, oh wait, you in the warm garbage pile with me, bro. Like, but you got T. Higgins and Jamar Chase. That's just that's kind of hilarious. You know?
I mean, to me, it's just as hilarious as when you took.
Say it, yeah.
Josh Allen and
Pat Mahomes.
Hey.
So guess what's been happening in my trade this all year too. Folks trying to give me a better team.
Everybody's trying because everybody's like, yo, fam.
Shout out.
Stay tuned. Well, you're right though. My team gonna be the worst team for sure.
I'm a real nigga.
I had Mike Williams too.
I'm a real nigga. I gave Juju a trade. I'm a real nigga.
Yeah.
I accepted the trade. I'm a real nigga. I'm sitting comfortable. First of all, shout out to Cousin Bruce. Cousin Bruce told me I'm too humble on the motherfucking pod. Talk that shit to Jerv, aka Fantasy fucking King, nigga. Good nigga. Beat your ass.
Bruce. Damn, Bruce, that's how we doing, Bruce.
Beat your ass. He said, yeah, man, Jerv talking all that shit. And I was watching. He said he was watching the standings. Yeah. He's watching the game. He said, damn, you beat Jerv. After all that shit, I beat Jerv. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to see Jerv or Jason. Probably even Juju in the playoffs. Because Juju, I got faith in you making it. You're a second half team. You about to make the right trades. Get yourself situated. Look, you offered me a good trade.
Feel crazy. How is that?
You offered me a good trade too, by the way. I'm still debating because I'm not thirsty for a quarterback like that.
If y'all trade again, I'm calling shenanigans. And I'm gonna tell the commissioner he gotta look at that.
How is it that shenanigans? He gave me, bro. Hold on. First and foremost, I got Cam Akers. Let's get real. Like we act like we traded me goddamn somebody. Every week. He traded me Cam
y'all trade
Akers.
Again, that's shenanigans, bro.
That's shenanigans. He trying to goddamn win. What you mean?
My man just
I traded him a good tight. It was a good trade that was approved by the league. You can deny it in the damn league.
Everybody had a vote.
Everybody get a vote, bro.
You can
come on the pod, hey.
What I look like Vito? What I'm a hater, dog? Ain't no sucker, dog. Like y'all, if that's what y'all decide, it don't mean that I like the deal. Bro, it just means that
we talking about Cam Akers. We ain't talking about the game. We talking about practice. Cam Akers with the Vikings, a loaded running back room. Come on, man. I gave up good pieces. And last week, Mike Williams got hurt for the year. My team is in shambles, up and down, every which way you look. Garrett Wilson, I drafted him. Shambles. Buffoon.
I got a trade for you, bro.
I'm not going to be down talked by somebody that got the same shit I got going on. We both 1-2 right now. Yes, one.
I can turn your life around in that league, bro. You trade me one of them quarterbacks, and I give you one of them Bengal receivers. And we both eating. Like, it makes sense.
But it got to be a little bit more than a Bengal receiver because both of them, they looking pretty trash.
Wait, here you go. Wait till after this week. Wait till after this 1:00 game, and they play this little Ravens defense that just gives up a ton of passing yards. All right.
A guaranteed 20 points every week is not worth a gamble of T. Higgins. You feel me? Like Patrick Mahomes and T. Higgins is two different creatures. I would need a package for Pat. In my opinion, if you're listening, DM Jerv, tell him how lame he is for this trade idea.
Hold up, my brother. I didn't say. First of all, I didn't think
retreat. My bad. Don't do it.
I didn't think Patrick. I was thinking Josh Allen, but okay, we talking Patrick Mahomes. Absolutely, we can.
That's what I'm saying.
We can send another product in, but I'm telling you this: no one in the league is going to be able to offer you the better starting point that I'm offering you, which is one of them. I'm telling you, because I'm the one that has both of them, right? Everybody else, if they were to get rid of somebody, they would be taking away from their team. I have a ton of wide receivers. I can afford to give you one of those with something else, and I'm gonna be a-okay. So my brother,
new bet.
listen,
The new bet. At the end of the season, my record gonna be better than yours. Fuck that.
Ooh,
This is official. This is a new bet.
I like
Let's
that.
go.
I like
Let's
that.
go,
bet.
Juju.
Get good. Get good. We got
Bet good.
And we can still do business. We can still do business.
We can still.
Right.
I ain't no hater,
Right.
baby. We still gonna do that business. You know what I'm saying? but I'm still going for
Juju,
this.
before you shake, what you think of the Dame trade and the subsequent Drew trade?
This what I think of right here. You feel me? Shorty's hustle up, them dancing on me. The way that she moved. Bro, we back. Boston Celtics back. Now we had to give up the Time Lord, which is sad. My heart. You feel me? That hurt. That hurt bad. But Time Lord needs to be shaky in the mud. You feel me? And salute to him. I wish him health and prosperity and wealth over there in Portland with DeAndre Ayton. Hopefully they can work it out. But us losing Marcus Smart when we did, that broke me. And I feel like Drew Holiday can give us at least a resemblance of some of that defense that was lost with him.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, East is getting credit. Look at Jerv. Look at Jerv. Stressed. If he had any hair, it'd be falling out.
And we got Porzingis. I forgot all about that. Oh man, come on, bro. We back, bro.
I mean, look,
East gonna be wicked, man.
I don't love Al as an anchor, but I trust Al. I trust Al. You got to trust him. That's it. I love what the Celtics did. Look, shout out to Joe Cronin, though, right? I was not familiar with his game. I was like, bro, you don't know what you doing. You're making these trades. That nigga petty. First of all, he don't send he the fucking petty king. First, he don't send Dame to Miami. Right. Secondly, he send this nigga not only to Milwaukee, right? Cool. Everybody doing, oh, you're an idiot. Dame's gonna win one. Blah, blah, blah. The nigga said, hold my beer. Hold on, nigga. Let's send this nigga to the torture rack for 4 games. Hold on. Drew, here. Throw that nigga to Boston. Got picks back. Got a big. About to flip Malcolm Brogdon into something else. You know what I'm saying? Expiring and picks. Get younger. Have fun over there. Low risk. That nigga no ball. He no ball.
But that is true though, Juju. So they got what, 3 centers? They got Porzingis. We
got the young boys too though. The young boys,
Aiden, and they got
Luke Cornett. No, we talking about. Wait, who are you talking about? No, Nurkic is in. No.
Oh no,
hold on.
No.
Y'all mixing all types of shit up. Boston got Porzingis, Horford, and Cornett.
Oh, okay. Boston got.
But we got the young. Who we got in the draft?
Nah, man, they ain't got no centers, bro. They got no bigs. They're bigless.
Clip this whenever for the end of the year.
Yeah, man. You could put on wax, man. You could put on wax. I think this is a terrible deal for Boston.
Really?
I think this is a terrible deal for Boston.
I feel bad for Malcolm.
You got that much faith in Rob Williams?
No, it's not about that much faith. Although when he plays, he's incredibly productive.
Yeah,
but
he's fragile.
So he's fragile. But guess what? Like that's what I just got done doing radio. I was like, if y'all want to look at his regular season, yes, this motherfucker's missed a lot of games. You want to look at his playoffs though?
Oh, that nigga's amazing.
That's the part that fucking matters ultimately. When the playoffs, he plays and he plays really well. He misses a bunch of regular season time. He's fragile. Look, his career might be. I don't know, right? Like with that meniscus, that's gonna be.
I like Drew on Dame, though, brother. I like.
So what?
I like Drew on Dame, brother. They gonna do that New Orleans Pelican shit. And
I mean, okay.
Make everybody else be
this. We got
okay. You know what the difference is, though. Drew on Dame, okay, but
the Nemus.
Who's on Giannis?
Quaita. Nehemiah Quaita.
I like the Giannis.
Hold on.
He gonna be good.
What are you doing? Julio, what are you doing, man?
I'm having faith in my team. I'm just saying.
Come on, man.
I like when we got him is what I say. I'm not saying he gonna be fired, but when they said his name, I was like, oh, okay, because I just seen him in college.
Hey, man. You better off telling me, hey, man, Tatum gonna play more 4. He gonna play up, and we gonna spread the floor. We gotta
Bro, I'm
run
not saying
people
he's finna come in. I'm not saying he's finna come in and change the team. I'm just saying
Change.
Al. No. We were talking about Al, and I said Al can coach him up. Al can do a good job of teaching the young boys to be a little better. Oh, y'all ain't finna shit on today. We got Drew Holiday. Fuck all y'all, man. I don't give a damn what y'all finna tell me right now. I don't give a fuck. We got Drew Holiday. Come see me. Hell you talking about? Talking about some be sad because we got Drew Holiday. The hell out of here. Ain't football on. The fuck?
Nigga, you the one that's talking about Nemus Cueto, Johnny Cueto's little brother and shit.
Fly, bro. Don't hate on that boy.
Come on, man. Come on, man. That's what do they call that? They call that. Oh, here we go. I believe it's called grasping for straws.
Hey, Jerv, breaking news. Joel Embiid tweets, this offseason was fun. Laugh my ass.
LMAO. Yo, look at Jerv's background. For the audio listeners, Jerv's background is one of them nightclub bottle girl sides. It just says Daryl Morey is a liar. Where is that from, Jerv? Where did you find this lovely picture?
That is from the gentleman that I owe a huge apology to, because he was right. Daryl Morey is a liar. Like, I mean, it just is what it is, bro. He's a liar.
Where'd the picture, nigga? I know where the quote came from. Where'd the picture come from?
James,
where'd you find it? What do you mean you don't know? Nigga, did you make it?
James Harden was at the club.
James Harden threw a party in Houston at camp. Shouts to camp, and they had a camera crew, and then basically sent bottles, celebrated with PJ Tucker, which is hilarious.
Shout out to PJ.
He can.
And they had the sign sent of Daryl Morey is a liar. He just
Trey's greatest quote of all time, by the way, is all PJ
Ow, my meniscus?
No, all PJ Tucker does is hack and wear dope shoes. That's his best quote.
Nigga use all his files, nigga, and wear dope ass shoes. I'm with it, bro. Hey, so we're talking about before until we got into this whole fucking fantasy football talk, which was great because I love that. We got new bets, we got new trash talk. Yes, Jerv, I'm the man for right now in the power rankings. And we won't have any more trades. I will not.
You 2-1 just like me. What you mean?
I am in third place currently at the point. We're in a five-way tie. We're in a five-way tie for second place.
Give me them standings.
All right. So here we go. Purple Rain, Palm Tree P, whoever that is.
Okay.
3-0. Shout outs to you. Okay. You've been kicking ass, brother. Tua in the gang, Sandman is 2-1. He's on a 2-game winning streak. Team Bishop G is third, 2-1. Pick 6, Trayvon, fourth. Team Skillsburg, fifth. Salute to Cap, Jeremy CS, 6th.
Okay. All right.
Jerv,
these all 2-1, right? These all 2-1 teams?
All 2-1.
Right? Number 7, Jerv and the Jervettes, 1-2.
What's that record? Oh, how about that?
Team Juju Gotti, 1-2.
You gotta win.
Team King BJ, 84, Cousin Bruce, 1-2. Team Maze, 1-2. Slim Pickens, Quincy Chad, friends of the show, 1-2. Yep. And Jay Palmer, MSU, 0-3. I also have a live standing for our other group. And the standings are in the BOMM fan. Team Scobbs, 5-3-0. Team J Ruff, 3-0. DC Legends, 2-1. Team Kobe Huff, 2-1. Team Gordon from Dirac, 2-1. Vader was right. Jotham, who's our commissioner, 1-2. Is it Jotham?
Why are you rolling your eyes, Jerv?
Diplomats, Kid Steph, 1-2. Team Took My Whole Flavor, 1-2. And Team Davis Backwards is 1-2. So there we go.
Yo, I want to know why Jerv is like a lot of facial expressions going on while these standings are being read out. The man who said, I will beat everybody in the pod is tied for last. I'm just saying, bro.
You're 1-2, Jerv. You got one win, brother.
How long is the season? 15 weeks? How long is the fantasy season?
I think it's like 15 weeks.
I think it's like 14 in playoffs for fantasy.
14 in playoffs, yeah.
I mean, we've barely finished the first quarter of the game. Okay, I'm down 6 after 1. Whoop de doo, Bezo. Like,
all right, what's your predictions at the end? You gonna figure it out?
Hell yeah, I'm gonna figure it out.
Okay. That's all I'm asking. I love that. No quitting you, brother.
Juju, we about to work this deal. Once I get this deal.
Also, shout out to the Colorado Buffaloes.
Wait, were you here for that?
Them little niggas have heart.
Were you here for that? I mean, Juju and Jerv are betting on who's
gonna finish last.
Or no. Who's gonna finish with a better record? Whoever finishes with a better record. Yeah.
This is beyond what Jerv already said, which is I'm going to be the best among everybody on the pod, among the people that we know. So everybody on the pod and Quincy and who else? That's it, right? So beyond that, also a head-to-head with
just to let everyone know, Cousin Bruce has to be added to the category of people I'm gonna finish ahead of since Cousin Bruce.
What about Maze?
Cousin Bruce. Oh, I didn't. Oh, Maze. Yeah, Maze.
No, that's not the Maze. The Maze.
Oh, that's not our Maze. Oh,
no,
okay.
That's not our Maze.
Frankie Beverly and Maze.
Yeah, but Cousin Bruce is definitely added to the
he on the shit list.
Yeah, Cousin Bruce. Yo, that one hurt, Cousin Bruce. I'm not gonna front that.
He loved Jerv, but he said, man, you can't be talking to my Cuddy like that, bro. He was not feeling that.
Bad.
They felt that in the Portland in the Northwest, man. They was just like, look, bro, you letting Jerv get it off. You know what I mean? Talk your shit. I was trying to chill, man. And he put a battery in my back and told me to go crazy real quick.
Go crazy, bro. Get that shit off.
I mean, you missed. Since we're on NFL still, right? And I wanted to shout out motherfucking Colorado for competing. Them little niggas got heart. They put them freshmen in. We did not blow them niggas out, pause. And they got a squad over there. I got respect for them. I just was waiting on that game. Them niggas played hard. But go ahead.
No, can I ask you, Trey? Last 2 weeks, I would say against subpar competition, SC really hasn't wowed. I mean, Caleb Williams is great, but it's like y'all almost lost to ASU, y'all almost lost to Colorado.
So here's my thing. Lincoln Riley's teams never have good defense, right? Exceptional O. They always got good quarterbacks. The quarterbacks ball out. They are Heisman candidates. Right now, every single game is going to be Caleb Williams versus own defense. Them niggas gassed out after the third. Them little niggas gassed out the third quarter, nigga. That altitude was whooping they ass. Shador and that young wide receiver, that nigga nice. Amarion, that nigga named Amarion. He was fucking looking nice. He was balling, right? Then, you know what I'm saying? The defense, them niggas was locked in. All the freshman niggas, Deion got him a nice freshman group. I fuck with them. They made me put some respect on it because that game shouldn't even been that close. Also, that kicker nigga and the center, fire both of them niggas. First of all, the center been having shit. The ASU game, fumble shit. This game against Colorado, fumble shit. Then the kicker, we could have put the shit to bed. This nigga missed a fucking 31-yard.
I've never heard you go this detail about any other
because we never talked about SC. We had no reason to talk about football. First of all, secondly, like I said, respect to them niggas. How did you feel about Prime, Jason? How did you feel about Prime bringing in the baby for adversity?
Oh man, that was the one rare L for my man Prime. You know what I'm saying? He's been on a cold winning streak. Even despite the loss of Oregon, but that was a bad just look on all fronts.
I must have missed it. He had perform it.
No. So he had him talk to the crowd.
So you know how they have people come in and give motivational speeches to football teams and stuff like that before a game. So he had the baby come in and talk about overcoming adversity, but it's so. I mean, not only is the baby just in a bad place just in the public eye right now. He's the wrong person to deliver this message, but also on top of it, the nigga had no energy. So it was like on top of everything, the nigga was just standing there like a real regular silly nigga, like with his hands like this, like nah, it was just a tricky situation. And then he got lit up online appropriately. So, you know what I'm saying? And of course, everybody was like USC by 3 touchdowns and all that. But yeah, I mean, the squad is still good. I think part of the thing for college football don't really seem like they got great defense unless it's like a great D line or, you know, like I don't never really see.
They're very flawed. They're very flawed.
I never seen like a college defense stop a good quarterback. Like I don't think ever. Like I don't care how good the defense was. Like so, if you got a good quarterback, they gonna run it up. Like
I feel like all the Pac-12 have good quarterbacks now. All them niggas, all them four. This is 5-year niggas now at this point, all playing in the Pac-12, right? So even ASU gonna give them some bump next week. Like people think that Colorado just gonna roll through on ASU. ASU fucking good, bro. Don't let that shit fool you. Them niggas can play, bro. What's bro name? Scatterborough? I don't know. He played back, all this shit. He can catch the ball. That nigga, they be doing so many trick plays on SC, nigga. I was like, nigga, who the fuck is this white boy, bro? He doing this shit. But long story short, yeah, picking the baby was interesting, nigga. A nigga that shot a nigga. Nigga got DV.
Well, it's not even that. It's not even that. It's has he overcome his adversity?
Oh, he hasn't.
That's like saying, you know, I'm gonna get John Morant in here.
Money.
But like
he's still performing, I guess.
He fumbled the bag ridiculously and has never recovered the bag, but also hasn't really come out and be like, man, I really fumbled the bag. Like, you know, usually someone who's overcome adversity, you want like either A, they came back stronger than what they were, like Kobe, basically, or B, it's kind of like, yeah, I never got it back, but like I realize now that I threw my life away, like Chris Herring or like not Chris Herring. What's my name? Chris Herring? Chris Herring. Shout out to Chris Herring. Chris Herring, remember him?
Yeah.
He went to Fresno or whatever, and he had like
Boston
the drug
Celtics.
problem.
Yep.
Yep. So it's like it's one of those two types of overcome adversity. You can't be a nigga still fucking up out here.
It's like he had Josh Gordon come and give an adversity speech.
I love weed, nigga. Hey. You know what I'm saying? Nigga in a situation like that, bro.
Unless you're gonna be like, this nigga, don't do like him.
Yeah, exactly. Here's the best example of what not to be. This is how y'all don't want to end up.
Don't be like this nigga. I would have had T.O. talk to them niggas. If anything, T.O. had a good bounce back. I mean, we brought up the example of fumbling, right? And this nigga Jerv, shout out to this nigga facial expressions right now. We talked about fumbling, right? And I think like fumbling is so broad, especially in our community where motherfuckers say, oh, you fumbled a bad chick, right? But did you really fumble if she annoying? Did you really fumble if you tired of her? Did you really fumble if the other woman looks better than her or don't look as better than her, but you enjoy her?
Yeah.
Like, how do you fumble? What is the true definition of fumbling, nigga? Like, unless a nigga was really cheating, like a nigga was cheating like crazy, you know you had a perfect girl for you. I feel like that's ideal fumbling.
Fumbling is when you fuck up a good situation, not when you, it was a bad one and you let her go. Like, because that's to me, that's like a very, nigga, sit on your couch and stop fucking judging my life. You don't know shit. You don't know shit about, like, maybe she was crazy. Maybe she's sending mad texts and emails and shit like that. Like, maybe she's a bad person, right? Legitimately. Right. Maybe, man, I'm just not happy with her, man. Like sometimes, like I've been in a situation where I'm with a girl and the girl is like nice and sweet and all that shit. I'm like, man, this is just annoying. Like, not that I want issues or conflict. I'm just like, you don't have to always fucking ask me if I want something, man. Just let me be, right? Like, everyone's happiness is different.
Is it a fumble if you bounce back almost immediately? Is it still a fumble?
No, because you that nigga.
Right.
You never fumble. Right. It's like nigga recovering a bad snap, nigga.
Right.
Like,
exactly.
Hold on, nigga. I still got it, nigga. Hold on, nigga. My 3-step drop
now,
back still cool.
It's a fumble if you still like man. Hey baby, what's going on? You try to still hit her up, still try to get back. Then you fumbled because you still want that in your life, and now you ain't got it. But if you don't want it in your life, then it's like you don't want it in your life, man. Now, there are other things. Like obviously, there's limits to this. For example, let's say I'm dating a Rothschild, right? Or like Bill Gates' daughter or whatever, right? And because like I don't want to listen to Taylor Swift in the car. Like I ended over that shit, nigga. That's a fumble. I don't get, but nigga, I was unhappy. Like, nigga, you gotta, there's unhappiness in every relationship, nigga. You gotta choose the one that you can tolerate in return for whatever you're getting out of it. That would be a fumble, I could say safely from afar. But like for the most part, like a regular girl, even if she's beautiful, even if she's like model gorgeous, all that shit, man. Like if she makes you unhappy, bro, then that's not a fumble, man.
In the great words of Trayvon Edwards, I'm self-quote myself on this one. Niggas want your girl till they get your girl.
Yep.
Right? Because again, niggas will Johnny Gill your girl to death. Nigga, take you know what I mean? If that was my girl,
Joe, if it was Joe, baby,
the things your man won't do.
Yeah.
Listen, nigga, do all that till he get your girl. Don't understand how annoying, how much she nag, all that shit. She bad on paper. She on paper champ. She on paper champ, nigga. Like, nigga, how did you get her? Trust me, I wish I did it. On paper champ, nigga. Because at the end of the day, that shit a headache, my nigga. So again, first of all, Travis Kelce hasn't confirmed or denied that he's dating Taylor Swift, whether he is or whether he's not. The nasty business of this shit is an ex from 7 years trying to slander my man. You seen that, Amin?
I hadn't.
Dog, she just did a fucking interview,
she
bro.
She did a whole like 60-minute interview, like trying to, you know what I'm saying?
That's nasty business. That's not a fumble, bro.
Yeah, man.
Try to accuse my man of cheating. Oh,
but by the way,
they met on like a TV show, though, right?
But hold on. Let's assume that he did cheat. Bitch, that was 7 years ago, man. Why the fuck you care? Will you still care about my life like that? You still fucking walking around?
Wait, it was that long ago?
7 years, yeah.
Fucking
hold on. This whole time, I was under the impression like maybe like 2 years ago, this was his chick.
He was with the other chick.
Yeah, he was with the other chick for a while, with Kayla for a while. So.
Oh, okay.
There's another.
But she ain't say nothing about Kayla, bro. She ain't say nothing about no Kayla, bro.
She want that.
You know what's funny? You know what's I was thinking about I saw a video. Niggas said, people are mad because Travis Kelce is proving like once you go black, you can go back, right? But then this nigga said, y'all looking at it the wrong way, man. Travis Kelce just unlocked the final level of being a black athlete. Stop messing with sisters. Got you a white girl. Like, right. This is the blackest shit he could have done.
But he's a sick nigga though. He the only nigga I know that could fuck with all black chicks, change his fucking haircut, change his facial hair, and come home. The nigga came home, nigga. He came home.
He not the only nigga you know. It's a bunch of motherfuckers that be on the same wave. You know what I'm saying?
Well, Jamie Foxx probably could come home.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
He might be the first. He might be the only nigga I know that really could come back to the crib.
It's a lot of inverse situations, right?
Because you can't beat the bunny allegations.
White women do it all the time. White women be with niggas their whole life.
They can do that, but I'm talking about a nigga with the bunny allegations might not bounce back, bro.
Yeah.
If you a nigga with money, bro, you could do whatever you want. Don't let nobody fool you. Don't let nobody tell you.
Don't let Dr. Umar.
Don't let nobody tell you otherwise.
That nigga said bunny hopping.
Hey, but it ain't nothing worse in the world than an old joint coming back to slander you. You know what I'm saying? Like I had.
It doesn't ever work for them. I feel like it never worked for them.
No, because they end up looking like Tisha Campbell and Boomerang.
Yep.
Like,
exactly.
That's all it looked like. And the girl just like, close the blinds, like we about to.
Because the other part of it is this, and this is the thing that I think a lot of people don't understand. Like when that girl pretended to get kidnapped. And then, like, it turned out she was just trying to get attention from her boyfriend because he done did this or that. And I tried to explain this on Libertar Show, and they didn't get it. I was like, what y'all don't understand is what this woman has inadvertently done. Rather than get his attention, she has put a huge electronic billboard and pointed it at his dick and said, "This shit drove me crazy." And what hoes from counties and counties away are going to think is like, damn, that dick must be amazing to make someone act like that. So it's the same shit. Like, bitch, you could go on 60 Minutes and say, Amin was this, Amin was that, but all you're doing is advertising my dick.
Right. It's just promo. It's just like, damn, like she still love this nigga. Like he must got that. Yeah. That's how it be. So they don't realize, they don't care. You know what I'm saying? They in it for the attention and all the other things, like, you know. So that's like, just the game.
Like this part where people do shit for attention, even if it's
bad,
makes you look like attention. A goofy. Like I just don't understand it, man. Like, why would you want attention that makes you look like a goofy?
Yeah. Man. Yo, so Jason,
yeah,
start with you, bro. I seen this clip my man sent to me, bro. He's talking about the Bachelor Blues, right? And the Bachelor Blues, shouts to all the homies, everybody that listen to this shit. The Bachelor Blues is having multiple women in your life, right?
Right.
And saying good morning to all of them, right?
Oh,
it's
my
work.
God.
It's work. It's work. And listen, everybody think having hoes is cool till you actually have hoes.
Right.
Right? And I'm going to describe 4 different categories, right?
Right.
You got the one you really like. You got the one that really like you.
Yeah, they rarely are the same person. Rarely,
right? Then you got the one you trying to get to know, and if you are a man with a kid, you got the baby mama, right?
Right.
Now in this mix, right? This is a young man sport. This is if you old, I'm an old nigga still playing this game, right? If you old and you still committed to this game, right? Tell me your experience of having the Bachelor Blues, especially dating if you're a man with options.
Well, I would say the inverse of the 4th option is if you don't have a kid, the chick with the kid.
Chick with the kid. Or pet.
I think the pet thing is kind of different.
Yeah,
that's a little different.
Trey's been hanging with the whites again.
All right, go ahead.
I mean, I think it's funny. It'd be like certain nights where you could kind of pick and choose, and even on those nights, sometimes you like, I don't want to see none of y'all. Actually, you know what I'm saying? Like even if it's the one like you want to link with, you be like, man, I'm tired, and you like, I don't even want to, you know. Then you got to come up like. You over here, it's like you want to send a mass email. You got to come up with your line. You know what I'm saying? Like and all that.
That iMessage, y'all need to get on that blind copy, blind CC.
Blind BCC. Yeah, exactly.
BCC is crazy.
Right.
Like,
but then you got the one, you know, like the times where you kind of pick the wrong one to link with. That'd be weak. Too, you know
I'm gonna tell you the worst one when you make plans to link with one and then like
you should have linked with the other one.
The other one is like, actually, my flight got canceled. Oh,
yeah. Now you scrambling. Now you running the scramble drill, but that's actually not bad. I actually enjoy that part of the game because you're in the game. Then you really in the game, right?
Yeah. That guy's a sicko, man.
Yeah, he like that little stress, man.
Yeah, I like the action. I'm in it for the action. You know
he like the
excitement.
This nigga went right to the sports book. Just throwing bets on everything.
Exactly. Put 2 dimes on this. Nah, for sure, man. I enjoy it. I think like I don't really have the blues so much anymore. I think maybe when I was younger, you know, it was just like a more of a thirst to just like have motion. But it's like sometimes when it's dead, it's cool. Like I take a couple, you know what I'm saying, plays off. Like
But
you don't really enjoy the peace as a young when you're young.
When you're younger, you
know,
it's a stressful night when you like, damn, I can't get nobody over here.
Yeah,
but like now when I'm older, like I don't care.
But let me correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't the blues? It's not about when none of them are hitting. The blues are like
dealing with the
work,
work of it,
the maintenance, the overhead,
and that's the blues. That's the overhead. It's the maintenance of like. For one, you got to keep this rotation going, right? Because look, think about if you started with the good morning, you got to keep the good morning going, right? And it might be a day that you don't even feel like you might be in the bed with somebody already and you kind of late to the good morning. You don't even know, like the good morning thrown off, right?
But that's why. But that's why if you a linker, if you a real linker, it don't matter if the good morning is late.
The real linker. Look at Jason, get your shit off, Jay.
I'm just saying, like, it don't matter if that good morning come at 8:58 or 11:32. It's still a good morning. They know what it is. They know they a position player.
So what if you're not in the mood to stand none of that? Go ahead, Jay. Jerv.
So clearly, because I feel like, hey, listen, Jason, I feel like I just need to ask you a bunch of questions, brother. Because you know what I'm saying, you got all the answers for everybody. So for those that don't know, so when they start off with the good morning text, right?
Right.
Some have a problem with the good morning text, often having conversation at some point throughout the day as well. Is there supposed to be conversation, or are they supposed to just be out here saying good morning?
It's a case-by-case basis, brother.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta treat every player.
All right, so scenarios. All right. Amin, I'm gonna give you the annoying chick that really wants you. Jerv, I'm gonna give you the chick that you really like.
Oh man, so I'm the one that doesn't get the job because she doesn't really like me when I really like her. I'm getting
the baby mama, bro. I'm getting the baby mama. Trust me.
I'd rather have the baby mama.
Okay, you got the baby mama.
Like
all right, so Amin, good morning, Texas sent. How are you responding to this one?
What's up? Like I'm team.
So you're not even saying good morning back.
I'm team. Like if you're starting a conversation, I'm not saying you need something specific. Like, yo, what time is the concert start or whatever. Like, but you better have like content. That's why I'm a huge fan of meme culture. I'm a huge fan of like, you never text like I sent you.
Damn, you ain't never text good morning back though.
I don't like good morning without like where we going with this.
I love this. I'm learning this. I love this.
Dude, you don't text good morning. That's not you're anti that.
Like my way of you. So walk
us through that.
Okay, so to me, the purpose of the good morning text is I'm trying to maintain communication, right? That's why I'm doing this, right? So to me, my preferred method of doing that is, let's send each other memes. Let's fucking laugh. Let's fucking like, oh, this shit was funny. Like, I'm big at sending memes, right? Don't say good morning because I'm like, you better say good morning. Wow, I just watched Oppenheimer last night. This shit was fucking crazy. And then I'll be like, oh, word? I thought it was pretty good. That's a conversation. Good morning. That's not a conversation. That's just you fucking waiting for me to say what? Say good morning back? That shit doesn't make sense. But then again, I understand. You're talking to the maker of I don't believe in birthdays. So like,
wait, you really get that off too?
I tell them straight up. I don't do the only birthdays I do on my kids.
This nigga's a legend. Yo,
you a cold nigga, boy. You a cold nigga, boy.
I thought I was the coldest nigga walking. You the coldest.
Like that way, like I'll be real, man. Like that way, I don't have to like. You never have to worry about me forgetting your birthday because like I'm not gonna remember it. I'm not devoting any mental energy. Now, if you tell me Friday it's my birthday, I'm throwing this big party, man. I'll be there. I will like be the life of the party. I'll make it fun. You'll be like, man, that was a fun ass birthday. But like, if you're expecting me to be like, I set up this candlelight dinner on the Louvre or on the fucking. The whatever the name of the river is in France, so I'm a fucking drawing a blank. And then after that, we're gonna like take a walk through the park and then rose. I don't do that stuff, man. I'm terrible at gifts. I don't know how to give gifts. It causes great anxiety for me. Like
you are the gift.
No, I'm not even gonna like
You are the
bullshit like that.
table.
I'm gonna say straight up, I don't know. I don't know how to give gifts.
Pause.
Yeah. Pause. Very strong.
Well, no,
pause.
you're the illest nigga I know to this day. Like now, you're the power ranking of the illest nigga on the chat. I mean, on the pod right now, because I don't do birthdays. Is
Who's
the
ranked
sickest
last?
shit. Who's ranked last? Probably Jason.
Okay.
Oh wow. I'm the least illest nigga.
No. The sickest. This is the illest.
Nah,
is sick.
no. Hold on. This nigga is pretty high in the sick rankings because he just said. Then I got the action. Now we got some action going. This nigga just said, "I want to be Zach Morris, fucking running between 2 proms and shit."
Jerv, how do you handle the good morning from the beat?
You got to be a good GM out here, man. Come on.
I'm gonna make it the girl with the kid, but how I'm a what you call person. I respond with the GIF or whatever it is. Like I like
good morning GIF.
No, like more like the like I do like coffee. Like that's my thing. The cup might say good morning or a great day or something like that, but I'm not really a good morning person. I don't like talking.
You niggas is too cool for me, man.
No,
niggas
it's not I'm not too cool. No. I don't. Like the good morning.
Yeah,
text,
I'm a sucker. Man.
A lot comes with the good morning text. Like,
tell me
what I'm saying,
more.
like sometimes when you know, maybe this is my experience, maybe it's not. But sometimes when you do the good morning text, now like I feel like you've put yourself in play for conversation throughout the day, where I know for me personally, it's hard for me to have conversations, a steady conversation or a consistent conversation with someone throughout the day, whether it's group chats or whatever. Like, and even in our group chat, like I'll come back and it'll be fucking 30 messages in there and shit. Like I'm not reading all them shits, right? Like
we don't text each other anyway. We're not texting men. During the day.
Okay. I come in there and it's like, you know what I mean? But I'll miss stuff or whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? So like, I don't like to commit that. And then, you know, you might also be setting yourself up for if something goes wrong throughout the day, you might be the person that's contacted for whatever's going wrong throughout the day. And you know what I mean? I don't feel like going through that.
I must be Boo Boo the fool because I'm responding good
morning.
morning.
I just think you're a nice guy, but you're blunt. Like you're just I think you're like a nice person.
A lot of exclamation points.
I don't even think this is you. I think this is
smiling face.
Whoever you were before you got that ancestry, me, whatever it was, and then they did this because you said Jesus clone. I actually been thinking this the whole pod, bro. I think you might have got cloned in 2019 because there was a drastic shift in Trayvon around 2019. Like
that's the name of the pod. They cloned Trayvon.
Hey, look. So I'm sending a good morning. I might follow up to the last text because I fell asleep. I might follow up to the last text that was sent. I got a conversation throughout the day. That's why I'm probably working myself, bro. I'm following through. I'm seeing whatever is going on, trying to see, politics.
Bro,
I also got the time. I got the time to entertain. But it's multiple conversations. You got different shit that you got somebody that's sending some sexual shit throughout the middle of the day. They on their shit. You got another person that you can send the funny memes to. The Twitter links and all that shit, or the Instagram links. You got that shit going on. Then you got somebody that's trying to like, hey, have a real conversation or ask you about some shit or some shit you seen. You pass it along. I got all the motherfucking, the cartoon where the nigga got the fucking clay with the bricks and just doing this shit. That's me, nigga. I'm just building this motherfucker
you're so horny as shit.
All right, so let me ask y'all. Let me ask all of y'all a question. Do y'all think there's a situation if a girl fucks with you where she's ever really busy? Like, is there a situation where if a woman likes you that there's like she won't text back, or it's like, oh, I can't do this? Do you? I think that's ever true.
This. Let me just say this right now. Based on the amount of grief I get for being busy, I have to believe all these girls, if they really like you, there's nothing, like literally there could be a building on fire and babies, orphans falling out. They'd be like, hold on, he texted me, I got to text him back. That's the way they be behaving. Because I don't text back immediately a lot of times, but you know, that's just, as I explained to them, like, yo, this is how I text. This is how I text with my mom. This is how I text with my friends. Like, I'm bad at like getting back because a lot of times I'm like, I'm gonna get to you as soon as I'm done with this, and then I forget. Like, that's just.
Oh, see, I get back to everybody. I'll make shit unrealistic as hell. I make sure it's unrealistic as hell, so you can count on me. I shouldn't do it. No, we had this conversation. Amin told me, like, nigga, you gotta stop answering your phone.
It's too available, yo.
I literally am too available at this point, right? But yeah, no, I just try to be there for people. You know what I mean? Like, I never know, nigga.
Before we get, go ahead, Jerv.
So I think it's both ways. I think it's actually men and women. I think we all are available for whoever, but I do think women are always available. Even when they're super busy, they'll at least be available to tell you, hey, they're busy and they're not ignoring you. You know what I mean? Yeah. So like if they hit you with the they're busy. I mean, newsflash, fam, they not really like it's not that they don't fuck with you. It's just that like yo, you might not you might have thought you was one, you might even thought you was two. You're not like you know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. I think it's
people ahead of you. And I mean that respectfully. It doesn't mean that they fucking everybody, but like in the pecking order of like just the same way niggas got if you are an individual that has multiple people that you might send good morning text to, you literally know your pecking order. You get the most important person because you got to make sure you get that or whatever the case may be out the way.
Sick order.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Niggas don't realize sometimes where they are on that depth chart.
You know, this crazy shit about it is time zones. If you global, you feel me? Time zones is different, nigga. By the way, I'm not sending international text, nigga. I'm not doing that. I don't got the world clock set up where I'm fucking sending it to some girl in France.
Damn, I need to hang out with y'all guys more often. Yo, you and Jason seem to be just having like fucking.
No, Jason is Mr. Bitches, bro. Jason is Mr.
Bitches, bro. We all men who are in our late 30s, early 40s, whatever. Like niggas have lived full lives, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying anything happened yesterday or last week, man. This is all from a full life of experience. You feel me?
They love the pod, Jason. I know you know. They love the pod.
They love the pod. So, hey, I hope you're ready. You're going to be greeted like this on Monday, nigga. Which one am I?
Yeah.
Please believe on Monday you're going to have some questions.
Some questions.
Now, let me just say, the answer is always, you're the one who I like who doesn't quite like me the same back.
There you go. Amen.
Look at you, man. Look at
you. Hey, before we get off the pod, I really want to talk about
We're not getting off the pod, too, because I got to say some shit. Go ahead.
I want to talk about the Tupac shit. I feel like we got to address this.
Yes.
Like, as a Black Opinion show, this is some nigga shit to the highest level of niggatry.
Indeed.
Yeah. So, this man, Keefe D, has been going on Vlad TV, other various documentaries and interviews for well over a decade, talking about he was in the car with Baby Lane, Orlando Anderson, when Tupac was murdered, telling anybody who will listen and record, and he got arrested for the murder of Tupac this week. He has implicated Sean P. Diddy Combs as the guy who ordered the hit, and things are getting interesting. There's no statute of limitations on you being a party to a murder.
Yeah, you can't. That's
just so everybody knows.
I learned that from The Wire, my man.
There's no 7 years. Yeah, exactly. It's not no 7 years, no 10 years.
Yeah, I don't know what type of. I don't know who advised that nigga. Just told him he was good. He is an idiot. He is an idiot. No, listen, that nigga. I don't know what he was thinking. I had secondhand embarrassment from the nigga being from Compton. I'm just like, bro, what did you think was gonna happen, bro? You got a book out. You done did plenty. And niggas mad at Vlad. I'm not even mad at Vlad because you don't have to answer the question, nigga. You don't. You go on this
Why do
interview
people continue to answer the question though with him?
because
Like,
they
is
don't.
it something?
No, it's just street fame, bro. Niggas want to be popular. They see their cell phone
Why
camera
do
and they
people
want to do
continue
it.
to keep going there when they
And
know
Vlad pay him
everyone
though. That's the thing. The reason
Okay.
why niggas go on, you get paid on Vlad's interviews, right? But at the end of the day, you don't have to answer the question. You've seen Pee Wee Longway do this shit perfectly. He put a master class of how to do a Vlad interview. Vlad didn't never bring him back after that, but it was still a classic interview. But this nigga went on not once, not twice, couple times, tripling down on his story. They gonna when they had that trial. Play.
That's an open and shut case, bro. You just already gave a deposition. Like,
and the other 3 niggas that was in that car, they're dead and gone. They've been gone for roughly 20 years. Nigga, you could have let this lie. You could have just let niggas who really know happen. And you just could have been scot-free. You're not smart. That's low IQ. That is low IQ.
Super low IQ.
I seen one meme say they found the killer, the suspect, murder suspect for Tupac, and the Clippers still haven't won a championship. That was rude.
Yeah.
That was fucking rude.
That
Before we get out of here, I wanted to get a little personal. I wanted to open up a little bit. I ain't technically, I guess in certain terms, let's talk about layoffs, right? I announced my the end of my contract with the Athletic. Shouts to the Athletic. Right. I had 4 great years, started in 2019, was thinking I would have my 5th year, then went in a different direction. Still shout outs to them, support them, do what you do. But I cannot pretend and act like everything is gravy. That would be inhuman and not realistic. I've had tons of emotions because basketball season is starting up and I want to talk about basketball really bad. I get to talk about basketball with y'all, but just to a very analyst and access way. So, how have you handled a layoff in the past?
Has it been it's happened a couple times for me. I mean,
nigga, do you want to? Nigga just said.
Nigga chimed in and was like,
I mean, there's
Jello pudding.
There's nothing. Like, I don't know what to say. Like when it happens, it just be like, fuck it. You know what I mean? Like, fuck it. You know what I mean? Like, not fuck them. Like, it's whatever. Like, you know what I mean? It makes sense. But like, fuck it. Like, you know what I mean? I'm gonna be all right. I know. You know what I mean? Like, I'm nice.
I think that's easier said than done, though, Jerv. To be honest, because like in the particular moment, if somebody asks, "Hey, I'm just checking on you. How are you doing?" Most niggas be like, "I'm good. I'm straight." Blah blah blah. And that's not how I want to present this. I recently just wrote a short film about fucking layoffs and Black people and therapy, right? The connection in that. And in movies and however we've seen it, if I asked anybody, I guess we've all on this panel have been laid off before. And it is true. You do get back on your feet, but there's a time frame. Sometimes there's a lot of time where you're like, nigga, that shit didn't happen as soon as I thought it would.
Right. Yeah. Trey, I'll give it like my experience because I don't know how everybody else deal with it, but that shit is not the shit to me. Like I never even wanted to have a regular job. You know what I'm saying? I was a director. I was doing my shit for years before I even had a regular job. I had my first job at like 26. And so, yeah, when I got laid off, like the multiple times, nigga, I'm the spiral nigga. Like I'm hot at the employer. I'm hot at the coworkers. I'm like, fuck everybody, fuck them. I hope that place rots. You know what I'm saying? And in one instance, that shit did get tore down. Like that shit don't exist no more. And it was a big ass company. Yeah, I don't want to see them motherfuckers in the grocery store. Fuck you. And then niggas be taking
like Scarface. Nigga like Scarface and goddamn
half baked, exactly. And then then I be taking the severance and just doing too much, buying shoes, traveling, just like then and like you know what I'm saying. I spiral. Like I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like you know what I'm saying. I get them few bands or whatever that they got for a nigga, and I just be like, yeah, I'm about to live it up. Like fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I don't even be immediately looking for another job. I'll be like, man, fuck that shit. I'm gonna do this, and that. And like, yeah, like getting laid off just is a mentally, it's not a great thing for me personally. So I don't even think I'm gonna have a regular job again, basically just off of that, because it's like I don't want an opportunity for a nigga to fire me. Like fuck that, nigga.
That was just too traumatic.
Let me clarify. I meant for myself at this point, as many different ways and as many different times as this fucking happened. At this point, it's just like I'm so fucking used to it. I mean, I like any way that you can possibly imagine it happening. I've had. You know, I'm paused.
Hey, yo.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
That might be the pause of the year, bro.
Yeah.
On the pod. That was
Crazy.
crazy. Oh my goodness.
I'm good.
I mean, how since we both were in media and you left ESPN, how was that process for you?
I'm lucky in that every time I left somewhere, like I was already done with it anyway, right? So like ESPN, I left with like 8 months left on my deal. And I didn't know what was gonna happen next. I was like, oh, we'll see what happens. Shit just has a way of working out. When I left the Suns was probably the time with the most uncertainty. But again, like I reached that point where I was sick of them niggas and they was sick of me. So it was just like it wasn't like it wasn't a shock or whatever, but I didn't have anything lined up afterwards. And I had started early. I'd started probably my contract ended in June of 2012, June 30th, 2012. And I want to say in like February, I was out here like calling people, maybe even earlier than that, maybe it was January. Because I remember one of the things that I thought was going to be my off-ramp was my alma mater, the high school I graduated from, was hiring an athletic director. And I was like, boom, this is perfect. Like, I'll move back to New York. It's a really good school. I'll put my kid in that school. And like, you know, I wrote, you know, when I applied, I said, look, man, I know what these jobs are about for schools. Like, it's about fundraising. I said, I got you. I'll get you Steve Nash autograph shit, Shaq, Grant Hill. Like, I'll fundraise. I'll have these people show up when they in town. Like, I was pushing hard, and I was like, yo, I'm an alum of this school, and I think it would be perfect. Like, you know, it's full circle for me to come and give back. And this school has done so much for me. And mind you, I hated this school. I couldn't fucking stand it. I haven't been back since I left. But like I bullshitted every fucking thing about like this is full, and you know, to have my child go to the same school that I went to would be such an honor, blah blah blah. And then like I didn't get called in for an in-person interview. Nigga, I was so angry. You talk about spiraling. I was like, man, fuck y'all. And then I shitted all over that shit. But yeah, man, like I don't. For me, I'm big on like just making sure, first of all, whatever job you're doing, behaving as though you're not going to have this job forever.
Yeah.
Like that, my whole life is just like, this shit is going to end at some point. When it ends, what am I walking away with? Like knowledge, connections, whatever it is. The cash register, no. Like, what can I walk away from this that's going to set me up for my next act, right? And so for me leaving ESPN, for example, even though I left, I didn't get laid off, but it was like I got everything I wanted. Like I could say, oh man, they didn't do shit for me, but that's not true, man. Like I wouldn't be where I was today if it wasn't for ESPN. Not just in terms of like people know who I am, whatever, but like Rachel Nichols and Dan Lebitard and Jamel Hill and Bomani Jones and Dominique Foxworth and Pablo, like all I know these motherfuckers because I work there. That's the only reason. If I didn't work there, the chances are I wouldn't have known any of them. So to me, that like, if you get laid off, like the first thing you got to think to yourself is like, okay, what did I walk away with? What did I walk away with? Like connection wise and all that. And number two, man, just like, I kind of really believe that if you're a good, decent person, you're hardworking, shit works out. Maybe not immediately, but somehow it works out.
Yeah. I knew prior to, right? So it wasn't like a shock. Right. You know what I mean? And I've been there 4 years. So my thing is kind of like, clearly you like the safety net. You love the safety net. It's like, cool, I know it's coming, blah, blah, blah. But in this particular situation, like you said, when you're in a particular, if you do good work and people actually like you and do all these other things, you're going to build the network. You got the idea to like be in a situation to have options. And I think the weird standpoint for me in this situation is, do I actually want to go work for somebody again? Or do I want to build it myself? And I'm hearing motherfuckers that really respect me in this space that were up there like, dog, you got the most access ever. Just do this shit on your own. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's also in like, media days tomorrow. Do I want to get up and go to media day tomorrow? Do I want to work and cover 82 games? Do I want to do playoffs? Do I want to do summer league? This is my first break in 4 years. Do I really want to be involved in sports? And that's a question I got to ask myself. But it was interesting to even have those type of options. Now, granted, I still got my other gig. You know what I'm saying? I'm not assed out, in the words of Martin. But particular in this situation, I was reading all the comments, and I was just like, I was cool until I read it, and I was like, fuck.
You got emotional?
I felt something.
You bitch ass nigga. You got emotional.
I was more so like, I was more so feeling like an uncertainty. All my confidence was kind of like weird because I was in a space of like, do I jump out on my own or do I wait and just join somebody? Now, I can't say that my phone ain't been ringing. Motherfuckers want me to get to work tomorrow. And that's a good thing. But I don't know. I don't know yet. And I think that's a good problem to have. But yeah, that shit hurt my stomach. Because it's just kind of like, I kind of want to do my own shit.
This is what I'm going to say to you, man. I think you are very uniquely equipped to do your own shit. Now, what is your own shit? That's the question.
Yeah.
Right? Like, do your own shit. Yes, I believe you could do it. Like you said, you're connected enough. You're enough of a name. Your day job, so to speak, also affords you more access and more insight and more background that most niggas trying to do their own shit, they don't have those privileges, right? But the only thing I would say is like, you got to figure out what that shit is.
Yeah. And I'm not trying to rush it either.
Yeah.
But I also look at it like, I'm trying to get it before the start of the season. So that's my thing. Because I really want to do NBA. And I'm like, all right, nigga. So yeah, that's all. But I really wanted to be very transparent, vulnerable, ask y'all questions because there's a lot of people dealing with layoffs. Unfortunately, it's this time of the year. A lot of people kind of lost, trying to figure out what they can, what they have to do. And I think it's super helpful for people to hear our words and understand that, nothing for certain, nigga. Even BOMM, nigga. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? We like this shit, but like, ain't nothing guaranteed. Like Amin said, you take what you take, and you have to go into the mentality that you aren't your job, but you aren't gonna do this shit forever. So,
right, yeah, and I want to follow up like what I was saying too, because it's like I obviously have bounced back from all of those situations. So it's like even in the worst, like
to your next spiral,
right? But that's the thing. Like, and somebody gave me this quote. It's like I don't know if it's a Bible quote or what you attribute to, but it's like, this too shall pass, and if you look at life through the lens of that, I think actually Tom Hanks said it in like one of those roundtables. He was like talking to a bunch of actors and shit and talking about life, and was like that, how you look at highs and lows. It's like when you high, it's like that's only gonna last for so long, and when you low, that's only gonna last for so long. So like, get your feelings out, do your shit, but who you are, like that's really gonna dictate where you are. So just be a hustler, be a grinder, and get on your shit.
Amen.
Amen. End it on that one because I don't know what else to say. Pastor J.
All right, that's gonna do it for us here at Black Opinions Matter, motherfucker. For Juju Gotti, for Trey Edwards, for Jason Madison, for John Jerv, I'm Amin Al-Hassan, telling you to stay black, motherfucker.